I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Hello and welcome back to Alan Wake. We have to go back to our room to continue to write this story, but before we do that, I found a generator over here, and I just kind of want to see what it does.
The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Oh, well apparently it does nothing at all. Well, never mind then. Let's just go ahead and run back to our room and do the writing that we should have been doing this entire time. See, look, it says Wake. They're talking specifically about Alan Wake. I'm very confused on whether or not this is all in my head.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. First, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Don't you worry, I'll be cool. I'm gonna escape out of this place. Wow, is there like a riot going on?
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now.
I can't see it from up here. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and figure it out. Alright, here we... Oh, wait. I just ran directly past a manuscript page propped up against the wall here. We have to read that before we can continue.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Okay, Barry's here, but that's good, because Barry is the one guy...
Oh, I'm taking it.
I don't know what he's talking about. Barry's the one guy that can confirm whether this is in my head or not. He'll be able to tell if that one night happened with all the birds.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Okay, can I get past these guys and go into the staff room? I guess that's not what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Oh, Hartman's office is upstairs. Got it. Did I just see something flashing, by the way, or was it just the thunder? Or lightning, I mean. I guess it was just the lightning. Okay. Well, Hartman's office, we should be able to get there. No problem.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Oh, yeah, Alice is right there. Alice Wake. What is going on here? Who is Hartman and what does he know? Whoa, that is a creepy wolf painting back there, and I kind of love it.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
So it's somebody that has access to this tape. By the way, I hate when games do this. When they make you push play on an audio recording and stand there and listen to it in-game. Like, why even let me run around if you're going to do that? I can hit play again for some reason. Is it the exact same recording?
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Ah, so Rudolph is painting the pictures from my dreams. Interesting. How does he have that knowledge? How does it get put in his head? Because these are definitely from my dreams. This is all very weird, so very supernatural, and I don't understand any of it.
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too!
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Okay, so he doesn't want Nightingale to get to me for some reason. Hartman is absolutely the person I trust the least in this situation right now. I would trust Nightingale more than I would trust Hartman. Alright, we have a manuscript page to read real quick before we can move on.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Hartman sent Mott to say that he kidnapped my wife. All of this is Hartman's doing. Wait a minute. Now, wait a second. Is Hartman drugging me? Is he drugging me or something to have these terrible dreams? There's something incredibly strange going on here.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Yes, he has, but to what extent?
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your
Oh, that's Barry!
ass to shreds.
Barry, don't worry, I'm coming to get you.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
It's not even Rose's fault. She didn't do anything. She was... Well, I mean, she was kind of, like, inhabited by a ghost at the time? I don't know. It wasn't her doing it in any case. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please join me in the next episode when we finally get into Hartman's office. And I promise we'll get out of this place. You guys have a good one.